it's such stress relieving.
If anyone needs an outlet,
Really found that I enjoy it.
it's Holly Elledge.
It takes my mind off of worrying about the boys
Her Harley gives her distance
and where they are and what they might be doing
from a military mom's
and the harm that they might be facing.
worst fears.
I have
Yet still,
pins for
she's always keeping her boys
my son is in the Air Force.
Close.
My son is in the Army.
Here.
And my son is a Marine.
where it matters most.
So I need to get Navy stuff, Navy mom stuff now.
All 5 of Holly's sons have grown up to be soldiers in the air, on land, and on sea. Aaron, the oldest, is a tech sergeant with the Air Force. Stephen is also in the Air Force. He served in Iraq and is now stationed in South Korea. David enlisted with the Army Reserves. He too spent time in Iraq. Seth, a Marine, is based in California. He returned home from his second tour in Afghanistan just a couple of months ago.
You walk too fast.
Holly thought she would catch a break when her baby went to college last year instead of to a recruiting office.
And he was there for a semester and then decided that he was going to join the Navy.
For me going in, I want to make a change in the world.
He's training hard because he wants to be a Navy SEAL. But first comes boot camp, which he begins this month. The 19-year-old admits he's always kept the military option open.
It was probably the main reason why I probably joined is when my dad went to Iraq. Really moved me when he went. But
Randy Miller went to war 5 years ago. He was 45. He and the boy's mom divorced years ago. He lived in Indiana. Caleb and the brothers, still young enough to be at home, moved to Minnesota with mom. Randy spent a year in Iraq serving with the Army National Guard and came home safely.
I got so mad at people when they said that people were only going over there to fight and trying to get oil. It's like, my dad wasn't doing that at all. He was getting civilians out of the main cities and helping people.
David, this is David.
Holly knows what the rewards from service can be.
Aaron was the only one that came from far away that made it for my wedding.
Just as she feels the sacrifices.
Now I only have one that's out of the country, Stevens in South Korea. This is David with his daughter Kinley, my granddaughter.
With her sons stationed all over the country and sometimes around the world, family time just doesn't exist anymore.
This one is a little bit older.
The last time they were all together,
They thought it was really goofy, but I love these pictures.
2004.
I don't think a lot of people know what the families at home go through. And even if they're not deployed, when they're stationed.
Time on Facebook and video chats help.
I can't begin to imagine what the moms in World War I, World War II went through, where they had to wait months and months and months and months for letters. I don't think I could do that.
And yet most moms couldn't imagine doing what she does, coping with the knowledge that all 5 of her children, all at the same time, have stepped up to protect their country. Because the truth is, any of them could end up in or back in harm's way.
I worry them safely wherever they're at, wherever they're going, whatever they're doing.
How many moms like her are there?
I have proud parent patches.
We don't know. No one keeps track. Not the Defense Department, not even a museum dedicated to 5 brothers who died at the same time during World War II. Their story, in part, the inspiration for the movie Saving Private Ryan. Because the Miller boys serve in different branches, they'll never serve together. But that they serve at all,
because my sons serve voluntarily.
makes their mom incredibly proud.
As soon as I get done with school and I have time to sew, I'm making a jacket, and I've got a sister-in-law that does embroidery, and I'm going to have her help me, and part of it's going to say, I raised American heroes, and that's how I feel. Yeah, I want that on my jacket. I'm very proud of them.